Welcome everybody to Weekly Wonder. My name is Logan. I work here at Tremont. Here's how the program works. There are 3 parts. First part, video. Every Monday morning you'll get a video, which you are watching right now. You're doing so good. Check. Step 2 is that the video is going to ask you to go explore. And so the second part of this program is actually getting outside and exploring. And then the third part is every Friday afternoon, we're going to rejoin together as a community over a live stream broadcast from here at Tremont, where we get a chance to share what we did and hear the stories of others and build a community of people who are going outside and exploring. So that's the program. Let's get to it. So this week for our main event, when we go outside, we're going to be doing a quest. We're going to be going on a quest, searching the world for something. A noble quest. A quest in which we'll need things like water bottles, journals, and also our brain's ability to pay attention and focus. This is going to be really important, probably the best tool. And specifically, I want to unlock something for you, or not unlock something for you, but teach you a little bit about how our brain focuses and pays attention. How our brain works when it's paying attention. To demonstrate, I'll need a brain. Yours. JK, I'm not going to take it out of your head or anything, but we're going to do a really quick exercise. First thing I want you to do is just take a few seconds and just look around the room that you're in, just really quick. Just noting what's in there. Okay, now we're going to activate our power of focus and attention. I'm going to give you something I want you to visually scan for in the room. And I want you to find as many of these things as possible. If you're watching this video with somebody else, stay silent so that everybody gets their own inventory list, so to speak. Here's what I want you to do. You're going to take 20 seconds and looking around the room that you're in, I want you to find as many examples of straight lines as you can. Go. So, what were some of the straight lines you found? I bet at first there might have been like a half second where your brain was just like, what? And then you found your straight line, your first one. And then once your brain got that image, it found more. At first, you might have just been looking at the really obvious ones, like the screen of the computer, or the pencil on the desk, or the rectangle of a doorway. But the more you looked, the more popped out at you. The more straight lines popped out at you. And not always the obvious ones. Like if you were looking at a clock, you'd be like, oh yeah, I see the minute hand, the hour hand, the second hand. Those are the obvious straight lines on a clock. But if you look closer, your brain would also start to pick up on those next level straight lines. All the ticking around the edge that marks the minutes. One word for what this is called the pop-out effect. When your brain gets an idea of what it's looking for, all of a sudden, the examples start to just pop out from the background when we start to look around. Which means that if we can tell our brain what to look for, our brain starts to get momentum and starts finding more and more and more of those things. They start popping out. Like if I told you to start looking for spider webs in a grassy field like this, it might take a little bit, but then you find your first one, all of a sudden your brain's like, oh, okay, I get it. And then it's going to find more and more and more and more. And if you want to try this again, but with a different search image, you can. Pause the video, and do the same thing, but this time with circles. How many circles can you find? So that's called the pop-out effect, and it's going to be really useful on our quest, our curiosity quest. Here's your quest. To go outside, take not too long, 10, 15 minutes. I want you to find as many things you've never seen before in your life. Things that are completely new to you. Now remember, there might be some really obvious new things, like if you went outside and saw a bug that you had never seen before, that would definitely count. But sometimes you might want to look at something you've seen a lot, like maybe a big tree that's on your street. You've probably walked past that 100 times. But can you slow down and use the pop-out effect to find the new angles or the subtle next level new things about an object that you've seen many times before? Once your brain finds that first new thing, then all of a sudden the world is just going to come alive with things to be curious about. Curious things that are going to be popping out and calling out to your attention. After you've taken some time to wander and explore and find new things, pick one thing that really called out to your attention and spend some extra time looking at that. Share them with someone else. Write about them in a journal. Take pictures or video, and as you take video, talk out loud and share your observations. Spend that extra little time focusing on the most curious thing. Speaking to you right now from the Friendship Circle, which is a small campfire circle we have on campus here at Tremont, where when we have people in residence for programs, this is where we spend our evenings, gathering around and singing, sharing stories. And I want to talk about our end of the week live stream. What we'd like to do is to hear from you all what you found that was new and exciting. What did you find on your curiosity quest? You can send us in photos or videos or pictures of your journal and maps. What did you get up to this week? What did you find? During our live stream, we'll have a group curiosity quest, a community curiosity quest, where we travel all around the country and take a look at what people found. What were the new things that made them curious? So you can share that at the email address that's flashing up on the screen right now, weeklywonder@gsmit.org. From everybody here at Tremont, see you on Friday. Take care.